Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be the start of a little mini decluttering series that I want to do here on my channel, specifically focusing on a few areas of the home that I don't get to declutter often, as well as focusing on like my desk and office area, as I've just finished one semester of school going into a new one. Also, this will be the same intro for the next few videos. Sorry about the repetition, but I just kind of want to insert a little explanation into this videos and what I'm going to be doing. Anyway, we are going into a new year, a new decade. I just feel like decluttering and organizing these spaces will really help to clean and declutter my mind too, as I'm the type of person that is really affected by my surroundings, and clutter just makes my mind feel really fogged and makes me feel a little bit anxious too. So a clutter-free house will really help me to kind of go into the new year, the new decade, nice and clean and refreshed. So I hope that I can motivate you to do the same, and let's get into it. Okay, so I also have some, like I have a tote downstairs in my basement where I keep a lot of the school books and things that I'm not using currently. I'm actually done with the educational portion of my schooling, but I do have quite a few clinical mentorships coming up. I'm signed up for 3 this next semester, so I think as far as books that need to stay up in my office area, I'm going to keep the books up here that I'm going to be referencing while I'm in these mentorships. So like I'm going to be taking lab animal, and I have like 4 books for lab animal. So I'm just going to kind of keep those up here. Everything else I'm going to be pushing downstairs, but I'm pretty sure all the books up here are possibly going to need to stay. So I think the best thing to do is to have one drawer for all of those books, and then another drawer for all of the binders. So the binders that I have, I actually put all of my notes and handouts and things like that in there. So I think it'll be nice and handy to have all of those up here and organized. Cool, so for next semester I have my binder completely set up with all of my mentorships that I have left to take, and then my remaining mentorships all the way in the back here that I'm not taking this semester. So this binder literally contains the rest of my schooling, which is actually really exciting. Like I don't have logbooks just everywhere anymore, everything's contained. to one binder, this is it. So while I'm here, I also, my 2019 planner is completely done, completely full. I've been in this since August of 18, and I have a brand new 2020 agenda. Since I actually have my logbooks, I have all my due dates. So I'm gonna go ahead and take like birthdays and stuff that I have written in here, put it into my next planner so that I don't forget those, and then go ahead and put my due dates in, and then I'm going to finish with the organization process. And then just a tip when it comes to making your schedule or writing out your planner. I'm not super crazy about planning and stuff like that. I just make sure that like birthdays and dates that I need to remember that are not related to school, I keep in one color. So I like to put birthdays in with just like a pink Sharpie. And then when it comes to school, I'll usually write the due date in black. And then each class I'll have a different color highlighter. So this semester I'll have 3 classes. So like I'll assign this class, which is my laboratory animal, like I'll assign that pink. So I will highlight the tasks that are due. And then most planners will have a little space off to the side where you can write something. So then I'll just write the course number, 22600, that's lab animal. And then, so I've already highlighted my task over here in pink, and then I'll highlight the course number over here in pink as well. That way, especially if you have like smaller squares, it's not all written and jumbled up in one little box. So it just kind of makes it easier to see, okay, so these tasks are due, it's in this color, so it's this course. So at this point I have everything pretty much, you know, corrugated into groups so that I know what needs to stay up here, and I can now decide where things need to go. So these are all books that I'm going to be using either this semester or next, where I'm going to be referencing them for something. So those will all stay up here. They may not all need to go in the desk, like the things that I'm going to be doing next semester I might just put in the bottom drawer over here. Same thing with these binders, a couple classes of notes in there that I'll be referencing this semester, some next semester, obviously my computer. These will pretty much live in my backpack, so my due dates as well as my task forms and things that I need to have on me at all times. And another reference binder that has a lot that I'll be doing this semester, so that one's definitely staying up here. This stack here is like things that, just like honestly extra folders for filing, and then this is all school stuff. It's just some extra paper and dividers, and then this is like my whole schooling. So every mentorship that I've gone through, and you know, I've gotten back grades and notes and things. So that all just lives in that binder. And then to be honest, these are kind of like my junk drawer that lives in my bedroom. So my junk specifically. So I just have like some extra tape. I have some labels down here, a card that I never filled out and gave. I think I found like another one for that particular holiday. This is like my little mini pharmacy. So all the little things that I use specifically that I don't share with my husband stay in here. And then literally just a little bin of, I don't even know. So I have like tape and a lint roller, a calculator for school, eyeglasses that I don't even wear anymore that honestly I think I need to sell the frames because they're Coach and they're nice and they're just sitting there. An old camera that I used to use for filming my videos for school, which I no longer do that. So it's just kind of chilling there. So all this stuff is going to go back down in that drawer, and I'll figure out the rest as I go. This whole pile of papers, I don't even think you can see how big this is, but this is all the stuff that's going in the trash, everything that I've pulled out from my binders and stuff that are completed and done and graded and just need to go in the trash. They're not notes or anything that I'll reference back later. And then all this stuff needs to go downstairs. So a couple, really just one book that I won't be referencing at all anymore for the remainder of school. I don't know what's in that. Oh, that's another binder, animal disease course that I'm not going to be referencing anymore. And then just a couple things, like this box needs to go downstairs for storage. This needs to go with my phone stuff downstairs. This needs to go with like my sentimental box. So all this stuff just doesn't belong here and just needs to go downstairs. So I do already have a system set up for the drawers and where everything belongs. So now that I have everything like decluttered and moved around and grouped, I can actually place them where they belong in here. So top drawer is just supplies, the pencils, pens, just desk supplies in general. The second drawer is like my bill drawer for my husband and I, so we keep our stuff in there for that. So anyway, next drawer down, I actually kept these things in here, so it's just calculator, mouse, and charger for my computer. So this drawer I use for my computer, and then the my planner and my binder, whenever they're not in my book bag, I just throw in here, but this is mainly just my computer drawer. So this drawer I will use to hold on to the binders that I'll be referencing this semester. So this big dude. Actually, maybe I'll do books on the top one. So, live animals, live animal, diagnostics, procedures, not this one, not this one, not this one. Okay, so these books are all gonna go down in here. And sometimes these will be in my book bag too. It honestly just depends on what I'm doing at work that day and what I need to have on hand for reference. And then this bottom one will do the heavier stuff, so the binders. Delete that one. And then throw that one back here. Okay, and then everything else that's up here is going to go in this big bottom drawer. All right, I'm done. That's where I'm gonna leave this one, guys. So all of my books, all of my binders, put where they need to be in easy reach. Like I said, a few of those things I'm gonna take down to the basement, and once I do that, this whole space is gonna be decluttered and nice and ready for the new school year.